Welcome to Centerville High School here for the district finals as the Mason Comets are taking on the Troy Trojans. I'm Andrew Little here with Braden Wass, and Braden, it's an exciting game. Sean Krugerberg leading off for the Comets. Brian Allen on the mound for Troy as he hits strike one. Krugerberg lets ball one pass way outside. Good stop from the catcher.
Yeah, Sean Krugerberg, one of those guys. We saw most of him in the middle of the lineup this year, hitting in the 4 or 5 hole, but leading off this game. Also like the move. He's got a lot of power in that bat. If you're the Comets, you want to hit a spark early, it's a great way to do it.
Where it takes a swing, but knocked back foul.
Last 2 pitches were outside of Krugerberg. I wouldn't be surprised if the senior here, Brian Allen, would come inside with a curveball. So I'm throwing a couple of those during warm-ups.
Krugerberg down in the count. He swings. Another rocket into the net. Foul keeps the count at 1-2. Allen throws this one high and outside. Good eye from Krugerberg. Evens the count. Allen sends it down the middle, and Krugerberg swings over the second baseman into the outfield. Rounds the base, but comes back. Leadoff single for Krugerberg.
That's a great way to start a game for the Mason Comets. Sean Krugerberg fights back for a 1-2 count, fouls a couple pitches off, gets to an even count, just able to throw his barrel at the baseball right there. That's gonna be a leadoff single here. So now Drew Cox, the OU commit, is gonna step up to the plate.
Drew Cox had a big game in sectional finals. Big win over Loveland.
Yeah, not only that, but he's had a big season too for the Mason Comets. But we saw him hampered with injuries his sophomore and junior years. So great to see him finally, just be able to get that out there and play. And he's shown us what he can do.
Takes even count. Allen throws to first base, but Krugerberg gets back with no trouble. Two hits and an RBI against Loveland on Tuesday for Drew Cox. Hits that one down to the shortstop. Potential double play here, but first baseman cannot hold on. So Krugerberg out at second. Cox makes it the first, ends up being kind of a wash for the Trojans and Comets.
Cox is safe on first. Next batter, starting pitcher, number 4, Michael Murphy.
And that brings to the plate mighty Michael Murphy. Back on the mound today after hitting as being the designated hitter on Tuesday. Allen, first pitch a little low.
Yeah, Michael Murphy has amassed one of the best seasons we've seen from Mason Comet baseball in a while. Also won at the Mason ESPYs Best Male Athlete of the Year. Overall, a great way to end his 4-year Mason Comet career.
Great curveball. Strike one. Count from Allen. And Allen, one of the top pitchers in the Miami Valley Conference. 44 strikeouts this year. ERA just over 1. But facing his stiffest competition of the year, the Comets. Throws back to first base, but Drew Cox easily safe.
Yeah, best of the best here. I mean, you got 2 of your aces, Michael Murphy and Brian Allen out here. It's going to be a great pitching duel here tonight. One where you only see a few runs total in this game. This will be strike number 2. Michael Murphy watches 2 back-to-back curveballs. So he's going to fight here with a 1-2 count. Allen is going to look over at first. Kicks, delivers. As a fastball just a bit high. That thing had a lot of movement on it.
Yeah, Murphy gets a break there now with the even count. 1 out, man on first. Allen has a long windup. Looks back.
Murph's gonna call time right here. It's 2-2 count now. 2. The Wolverine commit.
Hits it into center field. Good pop. Cox gonna stay at second. So 2 hits. The first 3 at bats for the Comets, and that brings up Jake Hanley, another Big Ten committed to the Hoosiers at Indiana University.
Yeah, that hit by Michael Murphy right there. Just 2-2 count, fastball inside. Sometimes you just gotta throw your hands at it. I mean, that's a stinger for Michael Murphy, but regardless, it's a hit in the box score.
Hanley pitched on Tuesday. Gave up just one run. 6 innings. Strike 1 on first pitch of the at-bat. Low end of the strike zone from Allen. Bounced hard off the ground. And first baseman can't pick it up, so a little bit of a strange hit there from Hanley, but it works. Loads the bases and brings up the designated hitter, Nick Stroud.
Looks like it hit that dirt cutout right in front of home plate and just lifted a mile into the air before coming a drop down. It was a tough play for the first baseman.
1 out, bases loaded. Next into the box is designated hitter, number 12, Nick Stroud.
But that's going to bring up bases loaded here to the senior, Nick Stroud. Another Comet who's had a lot of success at the plate this season.
Strike 1 from Allen. Stroud had a great defensive performance on Tuesday at catcher today. Just gets to focus on hitting with Mark Rutherford. Catching, those two rotate the catching and DH duties. Low and outside. Evens the count 1-1.
I think if you're Mason, regardless of the outcome of this inning, I mean, you've already got the best pitcher out here, almost throwing around 20 pitches. I mean, if you want to get him out, you want to get him out early, and his Comets are on track to do so.
Stroud swings low, rips a foul ball.
Allen. Blue calls time here. Allen gets a sign, looks back at second. Kicks, delivers. There's a curveball inside.
Third strike. And Drew Cox. Not only does he score a run, but Stroud
So Nick Stroud swings and misses to strike out. However, the catcher is not able to corral it and ends up scoring a run.
Third baseman,
Yep,
number 3,
advances.
Alex Kelly.
all the runners.
Not your most ideal way to score a run, but regardless, Comets get on the board in the first inning. Alex Kelling, the junior, now up to the plate. He's going to see a fastball from Allen right to the first baseman.
That will end the inning. Comets get on the board. We're going to take a quick break with the Trojans coming up at the plate. Welcome back for the bottom of the first inning. Comets off to an early 1-0 lead. Michael Murphy on the mound. And up to the plate for Troy, Connor Hutchinson.
Connor Hutchinson.
Batting .463 so far this season.
Yeah, best on the team. Also 25 RBI, so he's a consistent hitter for Troy. Murphy's first pitch gets past Rutherford for ball one. Luckily, no damage done. It's the first pitch of the game. Nobody on base.
Yep.
A little bit better on the second pitch, but still just a little outside. Ball two. 2 against strike on the breaking ball.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons why Hutchinson is leading off for this Troy Trojans team. I mean, just first guy in the order, you just want him to get on base.
Yeah, great patience so far. Now into a hitter's count. Murphy puts it just on the outside. Hutchinson takes the walk. And that brings up the catcher, Caleb Akins.
Junior this season.
Batting .353 on the year.
Has an on-base percentage of .486. This kid is amazing at
showing
walks.
Bunt. Pulls it back. Murphy gets strike one, able to capitalize. Murphy looks back to first base with Hutchinson there. Kelly playing up in at third base. And now 0-2 count. 2 solid pitches from Murphy.
Yeah, 2 back-to-back curveballs right there. If I'm Murphy, I might try that high fastball, elevate on the hitter, see if he's able to catch up to it.
Big lead off from Hutchinson. And Akins rips it foul over the Comets dugout.
It's a good pitch right there. Just unfortunately just a bit too far in the zone right there.
Throws back to first base. Hutchinson slides safe.
Yeah, that's the other thing. With 2 strikes here, nobody out. You're Murphy, and if you're Mark Rutherford, you gotta be wary of the runner at first base in case of a steal.
And close call, top of the zone. Umpire calls the ball. And a beautiful fastball right down the pipe for the strikeout.
Strikeout on Akins will bring in shortstop.
Yeah, Michael
number
Murphy
1,
with the 14
Ryder
fastball inside
Kirkley.
just has some beautiful tail on it running into the hitter. And Atkins, the senior, just not able to make contact with it.
Yep, and now power hitting Ryder Kirkley up to the plate. He has 2 home runs on the season. Murphy, first pitch outside. Rutherford ready to throw back to first. Trying to keep Hutchinson close to the bag.
Also has 4 triples and 5 doubles on the season.
He is a threat for extra bases. Murphy looks back to first. Starts his windup. Keeping a close eye on first base. And Kirtley able to get slight contact.
Yeah, Curley's your ideal 3-hole hitter. So only got power to be able to hit into gaps, but something you rarely see at the high school level. Power, capable of hitting it over the wall.
And we do apologize for the pull in the middle of the screen. Limited spacing here today as Murphy throws a great strike, but still happy to be able to give you video broadcasting this late in the postseason. Hutchinson running. Cox can't grab it. Hutchinson will stay at second. So, single just into the outfield for Kirtley. Brings up the cleanup hitter, Hayden Fry.
Yeah, that ball had eyes on it, just tailing out of Drew Cox's reach. And that's going to give a man on first and second here to the sophomore, Hayden Fry.
Fry, one of the more exciting young players on this Troy team, pitched on Tuesday. 5 shutout innings. Also, actually a great hitter. 30 RBIs, but takes strike 1. Pitch in the dirt. Rutherford can't get to it in time. Both runners advance. This Comets in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, now only solid contact here from Fry is going to at least score 1. Even a ground ball on the ground here might make this a tie ball game.
Yeah, Comets do have a lead, but only 1 run. They'd like to hold on to that, but going to require some stellar pitching. Murphy inside, advances a runner. Sulik gets the out at first and able to hold Kirtley at third.
Out at first, 1
That's gonna do that's gonna do a job right there. Fry gets on top of that baseball, hits the chopper to short, but
Next
regardless,
is designated hitter, number 24,
the exit
Owen
velo.
Harlemer.
Owen Harlemer, the senior, up to bat, designated hitter for pitcher Brian Allen. Harlemer, 32 RBIs on the year, so really imposing middle of the lineup for Troy. Good break from Murphy, strike one.
Yeah, we've seen him locate that low and outside curveball very efficiently this game.
Goes right back to it. Calls it a ball. Kind of a small strike zone today so far.
That's right. Sometimes a ball moves just so much, you could even hurt the pitcher at times.
And outside, Rutherford can't fool the umpire with his frame. Currently on third base.
Murphy just pounding the outside corner here, not wanting anything to be turned on here.
Again, hits the corner, but just outside the zone. Hitters count with 2 outs. Murphy, high inside. Walks the second batter of the inning.
It's about the walk, no harm done.
Third baseman, number 9,
I mean,
Matt Hemker.
that just gives the defense more options to be able to make a force out at any base. That's going to bring up Matthew Hemker, the other sophomore on this Troy roster.
A very senior-heavy lineup and roster, but 2 sophomores batting in the middle of the lineup. Again, outside pitch. And Rutherford gonna visit the mound.
Yeah, Murphy's past few games just not been able to find the strike zone here. You seem to have some nasty stuff, just haven't been able to locate it so far this game.
Yeah. Opened up this inning, the second batter with a nasty fastball strikeout, but hasn't found as much success since then. And finds the middle of the zone there. Hemker doesn't want to swing at it. Murphy sends it up. In the zone again. Topped off by Hemker.
1-2 count here. This is one of the few times we've seen Michael Murphy ahead this inning. Kind of interesting to see what pitch he's going to go with here.
And umpire says no swing. So 2-2 count. That
Almost
one.
had him, that curveball right there. I was talking about it earlier. Sometimes that nasty curveball fools the hitters a lot, but sometimes fools the umps, not able to necessarily get the right call all the time, but regardless.
Big drop on that curveball. This time goes to the fastball. Sulik dives, can't stop. And another run comes in for the Trojans. Hemker, great timing on that swing. Put a lot of heat on the ball. Sulik just wasn't able to get there in time.
Number 7, Eli Smith.
Yeah, the sophomore coming in clutch for his team. That's going to be a moment he's going to remember for a while.
Yep.
Many more going to come for that Troy sophomore. That's going to bring up the 7th hole hitter, Eli Smith, the senior. He's going to watch a pitch here from Murphy, who get a fastball right down the middle. So strike number 1.
Some confidence they're getting ahead in the count. Force out at first, second, or third. Another fastball, this one inside for ball 1.
Yeah, we see an in and out combination from Michael Murphy so far. He likes to throw that fastball hard inside, get that jamming on the hitter, but also likes to throw the curveball, break away, and a low outside corner of the strike zone.
And that's what he goes for there, that breaking ball. Finds the strike zone. Now ahead, 1-2 count, and it has a chance to get out of this inning.
That's just a beautiful pitch. Doesn't get much better than that.
Eli Smith waiting for the pitch. Murphy sends a high breaking ball just above the strike zone, evens the count.
Borderline call right there regardless. It's going to be a twos all over the place, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Troy with 2 runs so far this inning. Murphy after a timeout. He's going to get his call from Rutherford. He's going to look back at second. Murphy breaks, delivers. Fastball low inside. He's going to ring him up right there. Murphy able to strike out the last hitter right there regardless. Troy, he'll score 2 runs. We'll be right back with you. Comments, due up.
We're back for the top of the second. Mark Rutherford at the plate. Takes ball 1 on the outside. Rutherford swings. Low inside, strike 1 for Brian Allen.
Rutherford with a 400-foot swing right there. That's what you want to see for swing of the AB. You want to swing with all you got.
And ball 2 is way outside of the zone.
Yeah, Brian Allen so far, he's had a lot of success locating his fastball in a lot of tough places, but that curveball is just a couple times just falling out of his hand weirdly. Trouble locating it.
Top outside corner of the zone, just outside, ump says. Hitters count for Rutherford. Takes strike 2. Probably a good take there. Low outside. Not exactly a meatball.
Yeah, even if you're swinging at that, that's not going to be a good outcome most of the time.
Swings there. Finds the shortstop. Can't outrun the pitch. There's the throw. Out number 1.
Yeah, hard hit ball right there. Just fastball inside, got behind it a little bit, ends up slicing it towards the shortstop. Makes a good play. It's going to be out number 1. That's going to bring up the junior outfielder, Casey Donor, as he is going to see a curveball on a low and outside corner. Donor. He's going to see another curveball inside. That's going to break in. under his hands. That's going to be strike number 2. As quickly, Allen's ahead of him here. 0-2. Allen steps back, kicks up. He's going to pitch. Donor's going to pop one up, first base side. Tough play here. That's going to trail towards the right side of the dugout.
Yeah, Donor pretty far down in the count. He's had a great junior season, batting .370, but on Tuesday, 0 for 3 at the plate. So looking to kind of bounce back today.
Yeah, compared to his last season as a sophomore, we're just seeing a huge improvement from this kid right here. And I think this Common Country here is going to be excited to see what kind of improvements he's going to make between his junior and senior season as well.
Inside, gets ball 1.
Almost grazed his knee right there. I was going to do a close pitch if I was Donor. You know, I might try to sell that one to Blue.
Swings inside. Drop third, Donor. Hits it foul.
It looks like
He was close.
Looks like he ran out the ball. Now once he did, Blue called it a foul ball. I think from here it looks like it hit him in the foot, but it rolled fair. So regardless, Casey Donor fights to see another pitch.
Anthony Sulik waiting on deck. Takes ball 2, so now even count.
Yeah, I think regardless of the outcome here, Casey Donor's put together one heck of an AB, 6-pitch, 7-pitch at bat. He's tiring out that arm of Allen. Let's hope we can get hit here.
Low. Ball 3.
Close call right there. We've seen him make that strike call a few times today, but this time yields off the strike call. So it's going to be a full count. Allen's got a kick, delivers to Donor. Rings him up, strike 3, curveball. Breaks into his own tough pitch to hit right there. Likes to be out, number 2. It's bottom of his comments order. So far, not able to do much against the senior pitcher. That is going to bring up the shortstop, Anthony Sulik. So he's going to see pitch from Allen. This will be a fastball.
Strike 1.
In the zone, strike number 1. Sulik, junior, is going to see his second pitch of the AB. He's going to slice this one to right field. Right fielder heading back. Right fielder, that's going to get down, but foul.
Just a few inches away, really, from extra bases there.
That was a good piece right there. That looks like only about 20 or 30 feet short from that 325 sign. It's a good cut. Sulik, though, he's going to have to shorten up. He's going to have to fight here in 0-2 count.
Sulik has 4 extra base hits this season. And lines a great ball between shortstop and third. Single.
Sulik, save on first.
Low curveball right there. We've seen him throw that pitch a lot today. But Sulik does a great job of recognizing that pitch. Able to elevate it, shoot it between that short third base gap. As Comets, he's got a breath of life here. Let's see if the senior Sean Krickenberg can capitalize with the runner on first.
Yep, Comets back to the top of their lineup. Krickenberg singled to open up the game. Ball down in the dirt. Sulik elects to stay on first.
Good broad read by Sulik right there. Does a great job by Atkins, just able to corral it on that one.
Sulik stealing. And early slide. Able to steal safely.
Yeah, Sulik fits the mold of your typical 9-hole hitter. Doesn't have as much power as your guys in the middle of the order, but has a lot of speed.
Yep, 15th steal of the year.
Yeah, and if he gets on base, you're thinking about stealing second, maybe even third if you're Kurt Bly in the Mason Comets. I mean, it's a great tool to have in this kind of situation with 2 outs, nobody else on. He's got some room to run.
Krugerberg lets it go by. High and outside. Brian Allen.
2-1 count here. I think if you're Krugerberg, you can afford to be a bit selective with your pitches. If you think you can put a solid barrel on it, then you can obviously swing. But if it's a strike, maybe on the outside corner, you don't think you're able to put some good metal on it, I'd take.
Allen looks back at second a couple times before making his pitch. Krugerberg, good contact over second base. This one could be extra bases. He's going for second. Sulik runs home. And Krugerberg stand-up double.
What a knock right there from Krugerberg. Able to recognize curveball, able to turn on it. Just a beautiful cut right there. I mean, probably one of the best you'll see for the high school level, as that is going to bring Comets home another run. Tied ball game, folks.
Yep, Krugerberg gets his 19th RBI of the season, his 8th double. And he's 2-2 to start the game. Giving a good boost to the Comets. Cox out on a fielder's choice in his first at-bat. Good eye to taking ball one inside. Excuse me. Actually, Cox scored the Comets' sole run of the first inning. Hit into a fielder's choice.